Hey everyone, it's me Joji, and today we're gonna do an unboxing. We haven't done one of these in, I think, quite a while, so let's go ahead and open up this guy. Now, it's way too big for my desk here that you usually see, so we're gonna make an adjustment and hopefully everything works out. So, we're gonna be opening up the Pokemon trading card game Classic today. And I did need a bit more space, so I pulled out this table from storage. And we're also gonna be recording on my camera over here, which is just my phone, but hopefully it doesn't die on me at any point. And hopefully it records pretty well. I actually don't know how it's gonna do when I zoom stuff in. Hopefully I'll just be able to focus. It'll be able to focus when I put stuff up to it. But if not, hopefully that camera over there has good quality. Anyways, let's get right into it, why don't we? So, you probably know this thing is one of the most expensive products in Pokemon TCG right now. And I say that as an MSRP price. I don't think there's ever been anything as expensive as this. Now, mind you, the US version was $400, while the Japanese one I think was $350 or so, around that price point. But for whatever reason, they decided to make it up to $400 for everybody else. Luckily for me, I was able to get this at a discounted price because of a bunch of coupons and points that I've been saving up through GameStop. So I got this at a measly $300. Not bad. Well, plus taxes. But anyways, still $300 is way better than $400. But yeah, this thing is heavy. It's a heavy thing. I'm surprised this table can hold it up. But let's just show you the back here. It does have some explanations on what's inside. But let's not dilly-dally anymore. Let's go ahead and get into it. Why don't we? I don't know where to start. Trying to get in from here. There we go. Definitely has been a while since I've done an unboxing. I will note, if you couldn't notice, there is, maybe you can see it on that camera, there is a dent right here. We'll see a better view of it once we get the shrink wrap off though. That's a little disappointing just because maybe I wanted to keep this cardboard cover on top of it. But yeah, there you go. It's probably more visible now. It's a little disappointing. Yeah, you can't really do anything about that, but it's a nice little cover. It does have access to the thing here, and I noticed that it actually angles, well, it's not evenly balanced. There's more weight on this side. A little weird. I need to get something to cut these off. So, obviously, you can't really use these cards. They are not tournament legal, although you can use the energies that come in this box. But compared to the Japanese ones, they're not as great, I'd say. Part of me doesn't want to rip any of this, you know, again, just in case I want to keep it. But it is making it a lot more difficult than it should be. Alright. Alright. Which way does it come off? No? Huh? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that is a nice, you can't see it over on that camera, but you can probably see it on this side. That is a nice opening there. Look at that. Oh, that is cool. All right, let me grab some of the stuff out of here. This box looks like it can come out, as it can. And let's just take, oh, okay. So this is built in. So you can just take this thing. So you don't need this cover anymore. Let's set this over there. Ooh. This right here, I can already feel it definitely is premium. Okay. I would assume, yeah, okay, just slide it out. First, before we look at that one, let's look at the smaller box here, which I'm assuming comes with all the dice and whatnot, maybe the decks as well. Come on. I'm so rusty from opening stuff up. Oh, okay, yeah, it's gonna be the decks. Oh man, okay, I might have to do a second part of this video where I'm back at my desk so I can show off what cards there are in here. But oh man, here's the whole brick of cards in there. Pokemon Trading Card Classic little intro here. Let's go ahead and read this. Welcome, trainer. If you're a longtime player of the Pokemon Trading Card game, you may notice that some older cards have been updated to the Pokemon TCG Classic. Be sure to read these cards carefully for possible changes. For example, Professor Oak is now a supporter card, so you can play only one per turn. Very important change. Please note that any updates to the cards on this product apply only to this product. They do not change how existing cards work in other play environments. And of course, not for official tournament. But yeah. So here's the Ho-Oh one. Here's the Lugia one. I actually don't know if, because they're coming out with a product that has the Ho-Oh Lugia and of course the Suicune as cards. It's a box you can buy instead of having to buy this if you want those cards, plus I think a special Mr. Mime card that we'll probably see in a bit. I don't know if they're actual promos or if they're just numbered differently. As someone that wants to collect master sets for the promos, it's something I really need to figure out at some point. Here are deck sleeves, different tones. A black tone. Ooh, what is that? Is that on the inside? I think it's just on the outside. Also, it's ripped already. What the heck? Anyways, black, gray, and a light gray. So, I guess take your pick, whichever one you want to put your cards into. But that's everything that's in here. I think I might just put this stuff back in for now, just to tidy up. And that way I don't, lose anything. Let's put these back in here. These on top. And then we'll go ahead and show off the decks over there in a bit. Alright. Let's go ahead and seal this back up. Nice and neat. Put it back in the box. And if, oh, I forgot. Let's just throw that in there. Or not. It just completely missed. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. I'm kind of glad that this is separate, but at the same time, I kind of wish it wasn't. Actually, hold on. Oh, okay. I wanted to see if there was anything on the back. There's nothing. Just a little bit of dust, but it does say Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic on the back there. All right. Oh, and okay, it just says made in China at the bottom. Not as important. Let's go ahead and slide this off. Slide this off. Okay, that was weird. I don't think that mattered, but whatever. Oh, safety first, guys. Oh. I don't know if the mic's going to be able to pick this up, but oh, that feels good. There's already a little piece of plastic. Get it out of here. Oh, that feels good. I think this is definitely worth the purchase of $300. I don't know about $400, but it already feels really good. The other side, just a reverse. Not bad. Look at that. Of course, there is some stuff on the inside. Is it just... Oh, that was a nice open. Okay. I'm just very excited. This is... Oh my gosh, this looks so amazing. I was actually not sure if I was gonna regret this purchase? I do not at all regret this purchase. My wallet does, but not me. Empty deck boxes. You can put the cards in here. One for each type. I'm gonna put these here. Let's get this. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, so this is the plastic box. I was expecting, I don't know, something maybe leather, but let's get this off. And this is the little, instead of doing coin flips, you actually spin a little ball. Oh, and of course, everybody, oh, these are metal. These are metal. Everybody was really excited for these damage counters here. And oh my god, they actually are really nice. All right, let's get the hundreds out of this bag. Yeah, they are full on metal. You can, hold on. Maybe the mic will pick it up. So 100, 200, 300, I guess if you're a VMAX or some EX Pokemon, and then obviously probably knockout after that, but metal, oh, that feels good too. This is definitely a premium product. Okay. And of course, poison and burn counters. And this is how you would decide. Let me show you just on here. Hopefully you can see it. There's little indicators here for, I would assume, heads and tails. So if you just, I don't know if the camera's gonna catch it. Yeah, we'll just, hopefully. Heads. That is cool. Oh man. Okay. If I put this back on, I don't think it'll hold it in place. It might. I'm concerned it won't. Let's see. Let's just... Oh. Let me try one more time. Let me actually flip it completely over. It feels like it moved. It felt like it moved, but everything's back in place. So maybe you don't need this plastic, but I'm gonna keep it in there just just in case. That way it moves less. All right, but oh man, this is amazing. Oh yes, this is definitely worth the price I paid. I don't know if I would have liked. I probably would have liked it as much, even if I paid $400 for it, but I'm glad I got it for $300. This is by far one of the best purchases I've ever made for Pokemon. I'm gonna go ahead and put these into what I'm assuming is their respective deck boxes. Now, I'm assuming Ho-Oh goes into the fire one. It is kind of loose, so I'm gonna drop some of the sleeves in there. We'll probably sleeve them up with those specific sleeves later. Water, I mean, obviously Suicune. And it's going to get the light one. The light grays. And I'm guessing that the Lugia one is grass. If I had to guess, there's something in my eye. It probably has a Venusaur inside of it. I think that's pretty much all there is to see. Oh, you know what? I didn't actually show what the box looks like folded outwards. Let's do that. So presumably you're playing this with someone else. Ooh. Table's a little too small for this, but it would be a two-person playmat. You can kind of see it here a little bit better. So you would choose whichever deck you want, right? And you would set up just like that. And you would play whatever deck you choose, right? Set up, and then have this on the side to choose heads or tails. Honestly, this is a nice setup. It's almost like having like a chess table centerpiece. I guess you could put this on, I don't know, some table off in the corner or something for your living room or something. I don't know. It's a little weird to just have out and about. I don't know if I would do that in my house, but I don't even know if I would be allowed to, actually. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at each of these decks and see what other cards are in here. I know there's a special Mr. Mime, but obviously we do get, I think, the old cards with the newer style. So let's go ahead and take a look at these over back at the desk. So these are them. Obviously, these deck boxes are amazing. I don't know if it's like synthetic leather or what. Probably not real leather, but for the price we paid, probably should have been. But yeah, each one has an indicator what type it is. But again, I don't know. We'll start off with the grass one, but I don't know if it's an actual indicator of what's in there. Like, because I know Lugia, obviously it's colorless, but I feel like it might have the Venusaur in there. I kept these in there. I don't think I'm gonna sleeve them just yet. Also, I feel like these I got from, I think, Yokohama when I went for Pokemon Worlds. I feel like these fit perfectly in this trading card game classic. I don't know about you guys. It just seems perfect. You know, the matte black and white. It looks pretty cool. I'm gonna have to try it out on some cards later. But let's go ahead and open this up. Pull tab right here. All right. Take it off completely. And let's look at the 60 cards for this Lugia deck. All right, so of course we've got Lugia there. Oh, okay, yeah, I guessed right. It is the grass one, but look at that. That is a nice sheen on the card on there. It's obviously the old style card, but it has to have the indicator there for it being the classic. But that's a nice hollow. You can kind of see it on there. So let's see how many grasses there are. 4, 5. Okay, 5 grass. Ooh, we get some fighting energy there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's more grass. Let's put these down here. Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot of grass and fighting. Okay, so it's like, oh, computer search. Oh, the memories. Also, speaking of computer search, I actually just got this guy here. Computer search as an A spec. Computer search as the OG. I wish you could use the OG as the A spec. Or maybe, hopefully, it gets reprinted. We don't know yet. But computer search. Versus Seeker. Card that a lot of people would love and also hate to come back. So it looks like there's a combination of like newer and older cards, that's for sure. Let's actually put this here because we're gonna run out of space. Super Rod, kind of disappointed they didn't use the old one. There is an old Super Rod, I think from Neo Genesis. Sunseed is actually a new card. I don't know if it's gonna have a tournament legal version. It does say here that this card cannot be used in official tournaments. But this is a really good card for Venusaur if you want to play Venusaur. A lot of people don't. But does 100 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So, would be a great card. Old style rare candy from, I think that's the Sun and Moon one. Then, ooh, the new style switch. That is a cool switch there. I love this outside border there. Ooh, an Onyx. This Onyx is from, I want to say, not Sun and Moon. This is from the Sword and Shield era, actually. I forget what set it's from, though. Bill, this is the old Heart Gold Soul Silver artwork. Look at that. That is very reminiscent. Oh, man. But right after it, we have the old school Bulbasaur. That is a cool card there. I'm just glad that they didn't just print the fireworks everywhere and just on, you know, the actual frame. There's an Ivysaur. Oh man, these bring back so many memories. Ivysaur. Oh, No Venusaur yet. We'll see that in a second, hopefully. Another computer search. Pokeball. Sun and Moon Pokeballs. Alright. There's a Professor's Oak. Essentially just a... what is it? Professor's Research if you're currently playing in 2023. Now it does have supported, like it said on that card. Very important indication. We get 4 of those. Rocket's Admin. Okay, I forget what this is, what set this is from. I want to say maybe the Diamond and Pearl era. They did have this in Celebration as well. Here's another Switch. Ooh, the Ultra Ball. This is the, not Sun and Moon, the Sword and Shield Ultra Balls. The double colorless energy, another card people would love to come back. And here we finally have the Venusaur. Oh man. I don't remember if I ever pulled this back then, but when we only have one? Alright. Parasect, one line? Okay, I guess. Actually don't know what this is from. This might be Diamond and Pearl as well. Scyther, the old jungle card. Surprised it doesn't have the little jungle logo here, I guess. It's fine. This Pinsir is from Sun and Moon, I believe. Sandshrew from... actually don't know if this is Sun and Moon or Sword and Shield. You know what? No, this one is... I want to say Sun and Moon. Maybe not. Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan. Oh, I loved this duo artwork when it first came out. That's a really... if you can kind of tell up at the very top of each one of them, it's the opposite Pokemon on the other mountaintop. It's really cute. I love it when artists do that. Doduo, Dodrio. Ran out of space, honestly. There's so many one lines. The old school Chansey. A Snorlax. Ooh, Boss's Orders. It's the old, just Giovanni Boss's Orders. Pokemon Fan Club from Sun and Moon. And Pokemon Nurse. I mean, I don't think these are probably going to be graded. I mean, someone might, someone might do it. You never know with the grading community, but this is a cool deck. Where did Lugia go? Okay, so a lot of one lines. Don't know if I like that, but I guess it is for like casual play. Not supposed to really be competitive with this, but this Lugia, I don't know. Again, if this one's going to be legal when it comes out in that box, but search your deck for a basic energy card and attach it for 30 damage, and then, oh, specifically to this Pokemon? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be great. 230, weak to lightning. Miraidon is still going to be a slight thing after rotation. Aero Break only does 200. You're better off just using the Lugia V-Star than the Lugia EX. But of course, I'm kind of disappointed they only have a 2-2-1 line for the Venusaur here. But, that's fine. Oh man, it's been a while since I played with these cards. Like, I actually played with these back when they came out, back in the early 2000s. So, brings back a lot of memories of actually handling cards that looked like this. But I'll probably get these sleeved up afterwards and put them back into their deck box. And I don't know, maybe at some point, play with someone. But let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. Out of curiosity, I did take out the sleeves just to feel them. And they're alright. They're very reminiscent of Japanese sleeves. But if I actually had to compare them to something, I'd say maybe ETB sleeves, which is not great. But, they are something. I mean, overall, it is a pretty tight fit. Yeah, very reminiscent of ETB sleeves. As a note, I will say that after sleeving up the deck, this feels really nice. And there's actually 4 left over for whatever you want to use them for. But sleeved up, 60 card deck. I'm going to do this for the other ones probably afterwards. But let's go ahead and go on to the fire one. All right, let's go ahead and get this out. I already took the sleeves out because I actually switched them. This used to have that light grid that I put on the Venusaur one. I'm gonna put the black ones onto this whole one, which I'm assuming comes with the Charizard. Let's see here. All right. Oh, I didn't get it completely off. Come on. It's being finicky. There we go. Alright. Plastic out of here. Now let's go ahead, take a look at the cards. Ho-Oh right there, front and center. Phoenix Breath attached to from your discard pile to your Pokemon any way you like. Way better than the Ho-Oh, although this one doesn't do damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use this attack. That's alright, 180. And next card, Fire Energy, okay. We're gonna have a bunch. Ooh, there's gonna be some lightning Pokemon in here. Okay. Let's go on. There's the rest of the fire. Some more lightning. There's a Clefable. Funny enough, I think this guy came out in, was it Jungle or Fossil? And then the Clefairy, which I'm assuming is behind it. It's not. Okay. Well, the Clefairy actually came out in the set before. So for a whole set, you just had Clefairy, and then until the next set, you actually got Clefable as an option to evolve into. There's a DCE computer search once again. Here's a bill. There's another bill. There's another bill. I think the other one had 4. Yep, this one also does have 4 bills. Oh, I'm guessing it's gonna have 4 professors, not professors of research. Professor Oak. It is, again, the same thing. Yep, there's 3. 4. There's the Charmander. Oh man, look at that guy. That is a nice hollow on that Charmander there. Very good. We have, hopefully, a good amount. It's probably still going to be a 2-2-1 line, if I had to guess. There's the Charmeleon. Nice. Alright. Yep. 2-2. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a 2-2. I wonder, it's almost seeming like the item cards are about the same, which, in all honesty, isn't that great, I think. I wish there were, like, some differences, you know, so you would have different playstyles depending on what deck you used. But overall, it looks like it's about the same. There's another, so that's 2, yeah. Oh, there's the Charizard. Look at that old school Charizard with the firework hollow on the back there. I wonder if this hollow is actually, was it what they use on the reverse cards for, I forget what set it was, where it had the whole hollow and it didn't have the hollow on the card. It was like a firework hollow on there. There's a Ponyta. A Rapidash, okay. We got a Magmar from Fossil, I believe. Pikachu. Oh, look at that big yellow cheeks. I know there's a red cheeks version. I forget which one's the rare one, but there's the yellow cheeks Pikachu. The Raichu to go with it. We got a Voltorb. Whoa, that is an odd use of the hollow. You can barely see it. Maybe the camera's kind of picking it up a bit better, but it's obviously, if in person, if you're looking at it, it looks like only the electrical parts are hollow. You can barely see the hollow on the black background there. It's kind of cool though. There's Electrode. This is Zapdos. Oh, there's the Clefairy to go with our Clefable. A Dunsparce? Okay. Interesting. Was not expecting a Dunsparce in this deck. A Stantler. Okay. Also another card I was not expecting. A Milk Tank. Again, not expecting that. And it looks like we're going to be going back to the trainer cards, which seem to be about the same. Yeah, Rare Candy. Oh, different tool, of course, because you can't use the Sunseed for it. But this is the Scorching Charcoal for Charizard. Attach it and your attacks do 100 more. Imagine if that was in actual play right now. That'd be a little crazy. Having that Charizard EX do base 180 damage without modifiers for just 2 energy, that'd be way insane and broken. So I'm kind of glad that that's not tournament legal. Or else everybody would be playing Charizard EX. But that looks like the deck. Honestly, if I had to choose one just off those two right now, obviously Charizard's the better choice. But we have, of course, one more to look at. So let's go ahead and take a look at the water one next. I will note that after going back and looking at the cards when I was piling these back up, I noticed instead of the Pokemon Nurse, we actually have Super Scoop Up. So there's that. I guess there is at least one difference in the trainer cards, other than, of course, the Pokemon tool. But I would still have loved to have seen a different variety of supporters at least. All right, let's take a look at the last deck. And it's probably going to have, you know, arguably one of the best Pokemon in it. And I'm not just saying that because I am biased, but I mean, it has been scientifically calculated by other YouTube channels. So, I don't know. Anyways, let's take a look at the cards in this side. We have Suicune EX. If this Pokemon has any water attached to it, it has no retreat cost. Not bad. And it does 30 more for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. Really good, I'd say. What is that, 150 with a full attachment? Pretty good. Let's see, we got water energy. Oh man, I'm really tempted to use this in my decks. I think only the energy cards are tournament legal from Pokemon Trading Classic. Trading Card Game Classic, I should say. Here's a Psychic, so we're going to have some Psychic Pokemon in here. Maybe an Alakazam, that would be cool. The OG Alakazam, maybe? Oh no, but we do have an OG Mewtwo in here. Oh, look at that. Look at that shine on the original Mewtwo card there. Oh, actually, is it the original? I'm gonna hold off on saying it is, just because the way it's kind of set up makes me think it's actually from, oh, what's that? Was that Evolutions? It looks like it might be the Evolutions version. A computer search, double colorless energy, some bills already right off the bat. Or again, I wonder what the difference will be in this one. It seems like it's been like a 1-card difference so far. Here is the Squirtle. Cute little guy. Here's War Turtle. Both these are from base set. Computer search once more. Oh, a Pokeball. Getting loose there. Followed by another one. Rocket's Admin. Switch. Ultra Balls. Ooh, I see it at the back there. Oh, Blastoise. Again, the best Pokemon starter of the Kanto region, I'd say. Rain Dance, really good ability if you want to pair it with Suicune. Very reminiscent of, I think it was in Black and White when the Blastoise came out. Similar effect, essentially move as often as you like your water energy onto your Pokemon. Love that guy. Staryu, followed by a horde of Starmies. We got Magikarp and Gyarados. And a Lapras. Ooh, an Articuno. You know, that would have been a cool thing to see in the other ones. You know, a Zapdos and then a Moltres. Well, I guess it was both fire and lightning, so you would have had both of those in there. So, well, it still would have been cool, you know. But we got Drowsy, Hypno. Ugh. Oh, this is the card right here, Mr. Mime. So I think this card didn't get printed in the US, but it did get a print in Japan. So this is the first time it's in English, I believe. Ooh, this is cool. This is a very cool throwback. If you guys don't remember, there was a whole Gym Heroes set. Essentially, it was like a gym leader's Rattata, essentially. So this is Lieutenant Surge's Rattata. Lieutenant Surge's Raticate. Oh man, I wish they'd done more of those. That's cool. We got Kangaskhan. Ooh, okay, we're going back to the item cards. Drops in the ocean. If this was a legal card, I would play a lot more Blastoise. 100 damage more, just like the Charcoal and the Sunseed. But in this case, Blastoise. I would play so much more Blastoise if that card was legal. Fisherman, there we go. This one's the new specific card to this one. Really good card. Put 4 basic energies from your discard back into your hand. Although I feel like Super Rod or maybe Energy Recycler would be a bit better. Pokemon Fan Club. Rare Candy. Speaking of Super Rod. And a Versus Seeker. That is the Blastoise one. Man, I cannot tell you how cool it is to have all these cards. And just this Pokemon trading card game classic. It is definitely, it was worth it, in my opinion. Now that I've actually seen it in person and held all these cards, it is definitely worth the price that I paid. Again, it is definitely at a higher price at MSRP, and I would not recommend someone just buy it if they can't truly afford it. But overall, I think this is a really good product for a select few of individuals. Again, don't buy this if it's gonna put a strain on you monetarily, because it is a very expensive piece for something you can't really use in tournaments. Maybe you are a collector and you like to just have this, that's fine. But if you're gonna have this, I feel like you should actually play with these cards. I'm going to try and play with these cards, whether it's maybe just some friends, or maybe the missus wants to play. She has been trying to learn a bit more Pokemon. She's into a lot of other card games, but can't get her into Pokemon. Don't know why. But I think with these, I'm gonna have a very good case for her to try it out. These are really good. Nice. Why did it do this little rotation? Retro cards. Speaking of retro, let me just show you the difference here. It's in a case, but this is the original Blastoise. This is a base set Shadowless, and this is the printed one. This is obviously not Shadowless. It has a shadow on the side there compared to here. There's no shadow on this side. And of course, it has the first edition and the inclusion of the set down here. Obviously, notable changes. They essentially moved Ken Sugimori's name to the other side for the new card. But yeah, I do just have this sitting on my desk there in that as a display piece. But overall, I'd say if you can feasibly afford this without, hurting yourself in the process, don't buy this if you have bills to pay. Buy this if you just have extra spending money at some point. But overall, these are amazing. I can't wait to actually try these out and play them. But yeah, let me know what you think about the Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic. It's still in the background there. I'm going to have to close everything back up after I sleeve up the other 2 decks. But yeah, I think definitely worth the purchase for me. I'm excited to actually play with these cards. But yeah, anyways, that has been this unboxing. It's been a while, honestly, since I've done an unboxing. I might do a few more, maybe as lives or something at some point. But yeah, get subscribed if you enjoy this. This is the first video probably going up for 2024, so happy 2024. I probably should have said that early on in the video, but yeah. We have tons of stuff coming up. I have plans for some very interesting Pokemon videos coming up this year. So if you are interested or that piques your interest, get subscribed. And as always, stay safe and thanks for watching.